What's going on out there, YouTube? You know what? I know you see what's right there on the table. Fresh out of the PMP, I'm calling it camp cutting, even though he called it cutting tools box. We're going to take a look at this guy. So stay tuned. Right after we roll the intro, we're going to take a closer look at that one. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for staying past that intro. Now for all you wonderful, awesome people watching this video and have yet to subscribe, whatever platform you're watching on the lower right hand side of your screen, not my video, but where you're watching, you're going to see a little subscribe button. Please go ahead and destroy that for me and make me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Now, like I said, we got the MoraKniv Kansbol, and I hope I'm saying that right, in the camp. I'm calling it camp cutting. Sorry, Jason, I just can't get out camp, cutting tools. Excuse me, cutting tools, not camp cutting. I just keep calling it camp cutting, so deal with it. I'm going to leave a card right up here for all the really cool stuff that was in that box. If you guys missed it, go check that card out after you watch this video. Now, this is also a first for our channel because I believe this is the very first Mora product that I have really officially reviewed. I know a little while ago we did one called Bushcrafting Up Your Mora, but I really didn't get into the blade, but I'm going to leave a link to that video right up there. Alright. Now, Moras are a great budget knife. If you're just starting out in anything, I think it's the exact way to go. Alright, they do have a lot of lower end models that are like around 20 bucks that aren't going to cost you an arm and a leg if something happens to them. They do have like medium levels and higher end kick-ass models, and this one kind of falls in the medium range to me. I'll tell you why in a little bit. But this is what I really truly like. They give you all the important stuff right here on the side. Now, Moras are made in Sweden, so that's why you've got like stainless steel Sweden there. But I do like this right here. Okay, so there's the wonderful box. Now we're going to get that out of the way. There she is in all of her glory. Alright, the MoraKniv Kansbol. Now, instantly, it just looked beautiful. I love the olive drab green looking stuff here. It fits great in the hand. I mean, seriously, it doesn't feel like, with some other Moras that I've had, it feels like everything's butting up and your hands are just like crunched in there. It feels like I have a lot of room here. I mean, it's just beautiful stainless done. Everything looks, just awesome. Not to mention on the sheath, I love the improved venting tool down here. So that way water's not really beating up and dripping out at a itty bitty teeny tiny rate. It just pours out the back. And not to mention, you can kind of adapt the sheath however you need it. Whereas on other Mora models, how it sits on you is basically on a hard plastic thing that just mounts to your belt. Now you have a belt loop, or you can even mount it to another Mora. Kind of like, get in there. That. See, and here's what I'm talking about on a different Mora. It's hard right on there. Not to mention, well, this guy's a Mora Robust. It feels, and you can see by the way the handles are, there's a huge difference when you're holding it. I mean, I feel like I'm cramped on this one, but not so much on this guy. Alright, so enough with fit, finish, and all that fun stuff. Let's go get into the stats. And sorry for that dinging in the background. It's playoff push in baseball, and I know I'm getting updates that I'm going to look at in a little bit. But still, overall, it's got a length of 8.875 inches. The blade itself is 4.125 inches, and the handle's 4.75. Now, it has an okay weight of 3.52 ounces. So, you're holding it, but it's not overly oppressive on you. Now, I do love the fact that it has a plain edge, which most moras do. I, right now, have yet to see a mora with serrations. I'm sure they're probably there somewhere. I haven't seen them. As you can see, it kind of has a satiny finish to it. It's got a clip point style blade. And it has like the little Scandi grind. So, sharpening those, you just take a little bit of extra effort. Make sure you don't ruin your grind. Now, the blade steel on here is 12C27 MOV. It's Sandvik stainless. It's a perfect Swedish stainless steel. That's the only way I can put it. It's not low end like you would find in some Walmart blades. You know, the ones that are Ozark Trail for $5. But it's not like a severely high-end steel. It's kind of on the middle to lower spectrum. That's about the best way I can put it. Now, unlike most fixed blades, this one only has a 3/4 tang. Most moras that I've run into are not full tang blades. Now, I know some of you out there may say they are. I have yet to see one that's full tang. Now, something that I really love about this one, as opposed to other mora blades, I don't know if you can see it so well, that's a perfect 90-degree spine. That's great for when you're trying to feather some stuff, get some shavings, or you're using your ferrous rod. And, here's your perfect example. That's not 90. It feels rounded. And, I mean, hopefully you can see a bit of a difference in the two. Okay. Now, the handle, they're calling it a polymer, so it's a plastic. But it has some textured TPE inlays, which I just think is another fancy word for a little bit of a softer plastic. So when it's sitting in your hand, you have a good feeling when you're gripping. You can actually feel it kind of adapting to your hand a little bit. Not squishy and ugly kind of way, but in a way that gives you some comfort when you're holding it and doing some, difficult tasks. The sheath itself is also polymer, so it's a plastic sheath. No biggie. Now, like I said, this is made in Sweden. Alright, now we're going to do the fun stuff, okay? Let's just start with paper today. This is literally one day out of the box. I am just absolutely blown away by this thing. Now this, as you can hear, heavier stock paper. I love that sound that it makes when it's going through. Oh, it was just beautiful. Come on. Okay, now the fun. Let's destroy some paracord. Simple pull test. Right through it, no problem. Now let's give it a slice test. Come on. Right through it. Hey, let's go for 4. Let's have some fun. Think you can do 4, guys? Think you can? Let's find out. Crap. That was just butterly smooth going through it. And as if I don't know what's going to happen. Ratchet straps. I knew I bought these things for a reason for the channel. No problem. Okay, now all the part that everybody else kind of likes to hear and kind of wonders. We took a look on 3 areas for this. Now, like I disclosed in the very beginning, I got this in the PMP camp cutting box. Ha, Jason, you thought I was going to say something different, didn't you? But I looked on 3 favorite spots. Well, I should say 2 favorite spots. Amazon and Blade HQ. I also looked on industrialrev.com, and they are the exclusive US and Canadian distributors for Mora. On Amazon, it's $28.13. On Blade HQ, $33.94. And on industrialrev.com, $39.99. So you see, it's kind of not a lower end cost for a Mora. It's kind of the middle of the road. It's like when you're getting more comfortable and you want a little bit more expensive blade that's a little bit more badass. This guy right here. Now, on Blade HQ, it's rated 4.5 out of 5 with only 2 reviews. Over on Amazon, it's got a 4.7 out of 5-star rating with 134 reviews. And on industrialrev.com, it does not have a single review. Alright, sorry about that weird little pause there, guys. I actually forgot something that I'm going to need for this next part. So, that's my really quick look at it, guys. I want to know what all of you think, as usual, down below in the comment section. Is it noise? Or is it an F-bomb? You think it's noise? Or an F-bomb? And even if you think it's an F-bomb, guys, give this video a big thumbs up just to show your support for Jason over at, the PMP Prep Box. Because he busts his ass as a single parent, basically running this business all by himself and getting us incredible top-line gear. Now, for those of you first-time viewers of my channel, I want to say thank you so much for spending a moment of your day to watch some of my insanity out here. Now, for you really, really cool kids who didn't do it in the beginning of the video, here's your second chance, because we do believe in second chances here on the channel. Right down here. There's going to be a channel logo popping up in a moment. Go ahead, click on that, and destroy that, subscribe button. After you finish, slaughtering that thing like it owes you money, go ahead and beat up, the bell icon that's right next to it. That way, that's going to notify you every single time we upload a video. Now, speaking of vidges, 2 are going to be popping up over here. Those are going to be videos that YouTube is going to select from my catalog of videos that they think are going to be a great viewing experience for you. Now, as you stay this far throughout the video, if you guys are hearing that humming sound in the background, look, man, I know it's September 11th, but it's really warm where I'm at, so my air conditioner is running. I'm not in the mood to sweat while filming these videos. But there we go, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope every one of you out there have an incredible day.